You're you're Purp back with another episode of the Purp Show. This is season 3, episode 5, right? Yep. Before I get into whatever I want to talk about tonight, it's gonna be a short stream. Uh, it's just one of those nights. It's definitely hopefully y'all can hear me straight, like everything sound clear. What up, Antonio? LBSCU. And so, like I said, it's gonna be a short stream tonight. Probably gonna go till like for like an hour or so, possibly an hour. I'm just not feeling it. Um, yeah, man. It's just one of those days. It's been one of those weeks. Long, long fucking week. I'm exhausted. Still gotta watch Snowfall. I really want to go watch Snowfall. You know, and review that. Have that up. What up, Leo? What up? What up? What up? Also, for those that are catching the replay, just for your information, I have watched Zack Snyder's Justice League, but I will not be dropping a review video or anything like that. I would be live streaming next week for the next week's Perp show, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably gonna go for like 2 hours, talk about the movie and stuff, whatnot. But I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna attempt to watch it a second time. Um, I have some interesting thoughts though. Definitely some interesting thoughts about that movie. Not too drastically different from the first Justice League movie, like the one that came out in 2017. As far as my views go, it was like first impressions. Um, but I'm not gonna spoil nothing. I'll let it sit for like a week. Let people that wanted to see the movie get to see it, so everybody could be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Antonio, you didn't get your stimmy. You didn't get your stimmy. Everybody getting their stimmies. Ain't get my shit yet. Rebecca, salute, salute. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I don't really got any like topics or anything to talk about tonight. PB should be here shortly. I don't know where he's at. Uh, told him I'm gonna start early. Uh, like I said, it's gonna be a short show. Nothing too crazy. Maybe some more people come in. Well, Antonio, I'm talking about as far as how I felt about the 2017 Justice League movie, because I came out of the Justice League 2017 movie like, all right, that was entertaining enough. It was definitely too short. I did give it kind of some high praise because I don't really like doing the whole grading system and rankings and stuff. I think that could be really inconsistent sometimes, so I just don't want to confuse people. I'd rather just watch a movie, give you my first impressions and how I feel about the movie. Should you go check it out or not? Simple as how, simple as that. Hosea, salute, salute, salute. Oh yeah, I forgot, Antonio. It's all good though. It's all good. Tony, salute. Yeah, man. So definitely expect. I'm gonna reach out to some people. Hopefully, maybe LB could pop in because I'd be curious to hear his thoughts on this movie when he goes to see when he goes to watch it. You know, Adam, salute. Also, in other news, Attack on Titan, well, the most recent episode that was supposed to come out on Sunday didn't get to really air. It did kind of, but like it only aired like 16 minutes because they had an earthquake over there. So what they did is now they pushing episode 14 and 15. They're dropping 2 episodes in one day, which that's gonna be lit. I'm looking forward to that. Um, there's a lot of stuff dropping this week. You got Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What tomorrow? Tomorrow or not? Yeah, Friday. You got that on Friday. Um, yeah, everybody's just right now. Everybody's just talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League, but just based on what I saw, I don't know how long people are going to talk about that movie for. To be honest, what up, Tyrese? Hey, Rebecca. I'm good. I'm a little aggy. I'm a little aggy. Just I have my sleep's been really off. That's why I was like I want to do a short show tonight. So I could go do my review of Snowfall and get that up as soon as possible and go to sleep because I got to have another long day ahead of me. And it's just one more day. Just got one more day, and then I can enjoy my weekend. Probably drop some more videos during this weekend, seeing what comes out, what movies or TV shows. You know what I'm saying? So it could be better. A little frustrated. You know, it's all good though. Yeah, it might be, but just based on just how people have been, hyping up this movie, it's interesting. It's interesting how much people, because there's already people that love the movie before they even seen it, so it is what it is. And there's going to be people that hate it before they even see it. So I definitely think if you're curious, you should watch it. But if you never really cared about Justice League or any of these movies, then don't even bother. You know, I would love to talk about everything in that movie because I have some thoughts, a lot of thoughts. Um, but just know the cap is real. The cap is real for this movie. I'll just leave it at that. Ty Smith, salute. What up, Philip? I've never been a big fan of Clifford the Big Red Dog. Can't really answer that. Yeah, man. So it's been a long week. Long, long, long fucking week. In other news, there's been more talks about Black Widow possibly getting a theatrical release and being put on Disney Plus, but they said it's gonna be like a last minute decision on whether or not they're gonna do that. I would say just go ahead and do it. Why not? But I understand they want to maximize profit, but that's the way you can maximize profit. Put it on Disney Plus and put it on theaters. Because if you look at what's the most recent Disney movie that just came out, Raya and the Last Dragon, that shit made only 17 million domestically. That's atrocious. I know Disney don't like that shit. And that was also on that was in theaters and Disney Plus. So imagine, I don't know. That's crazy. What came up in here? Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure you hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing in the chat tonight? Everybody doing good? Your week's going fine? Y'all just waiting for the weekend like me? What up, JJ? Yeah, man. It's looking spooky for these movies, man. Like all these movies that come out either way on the theaters or if they put it on Disney Plus, it's just like they suffering. They suffering right now. Any movie that comes out this year is suffering. You gotta be like, I forget. I look at the top worldwide movies. The highest grossing movie right now at like it's sitting at like 700 million something. It's a I think the movie's called I Am Mom or Hi Mom or some shit like that. I don't know. Some nut shit. That's interesting though. Right, right. Yeah. Yeah. Ty Smith funny as hell. Ain't nobody, when Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, which is in like what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks from now, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap for you, team Godzilla motherfuckers. No, I haven't. I've never heard of a movie called Zero. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look at a trailer for that. Yeah, but like Demon Slayer, bro. Demon Slayer was killing it. They was like over 600 million plus, whatever. And then I think they're gonna put the Blu-ray out, or it's gonna be released over here sometime in June or something like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching that. Yeah, Demon Slayer was killing it though. I was not expecting that because you don't expect like an anime like Demon Slayer that its popularity is pretty crazy for the short amount of time that the anime's been running. With that anime only having like one season, that just tells you about a show or anime. Is if it can capture people's attention like that, it's gonna Demon Slayer's gotta have a good run. It's gonna have a good run. What up, Enrique? It's gonna be a wrap. Man, I can't wait for that though. We're definitely gonna I think Godzilla vs Kong comes out on a Wednesday, which is kind of weird. Um, so I definitely be able to watch that and talk about it on stream. So that should be fun. That should be fun. Yeah, right. Enrique is funny as hell. It's funny as shit. Yeah, man. I'm just I don't know. I'm fucking bored. I'm gonna go for another hour. See if PV pops up or not. You know, everybody's streaming. Everybody's streaming when I'm streaming. It's cool though. It's cool. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. But anyways, what else is going on? Grammys. I always forget that the Grammys is a thing. Same thing with like VMAs and stuff, like all that clown show shit. I ain't watching none of that shit. I just seen clips of like Cardi B. I was just like, yo, her booty look nasty. His shit just looks like it's hanging on for dear life. That shit just sagging. It's nasty. Yeah, yeah, Cyber. Unfortunately, that's why like that's the downside of streaming. Everybody want to be streaming, and when you pick a day and time, people want to stream on the same day that you do. You know, it just becomes a mess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which is better. Hmm. Which is better, Nickelodeon '90s or Cart? Are you saying like '90s Nick versus 2000 early 2000 Cartoon Network film? Because if that's the case, I'd have to go with '90s Nick. You had too many, you had too many bangers. You had Rocket Power. You had uh, Hey Arnold, Rocco's Modern Life, Angry Beavers, I Wrote Monsters. The list goes on. And what's dope about it, this is a shameless plug. They got most of these shits on uh Paramount Plus. They even got Allegra's Window on Paramount Plus. I know a lot of young bulls don't know what that is. A lot of young cats don't know what Allegra's Windows is because like that's one of the shows I used to watch with Nick Jr. They also got Little Bear. Man, shit's dope. Hey, Bad Squirrel, don't worry about it. I'm only going for like another hour, so don't even sweat it. I mean, the early 2000s is where cartoons really started to decline, though. Like, especially with Cartoon Network. After like Ed and Eddie did its run, there was really nothing else. That's where like Cartoon Network pretty much died in like 2009. No, no, Arika's Castle. I know what you're talking about. Allegra's Window. I was talking about Allegra's Window. She's like pink, this little pink chick, whatever. She got like different color hairs. It's a weird show. I haven't seen it in so fucking long. Like it's been wow. But yeah, that's on there. They got Are You Afraid of the Dark? Which if y'all haven't seen this new Are You Afraid of the Dark, y'all need to go watch that. That shit's really fucking good. The finale's coming up. I'm definitely gonna be reviewing that. Um, but yeah, I'm just really surprised. Like I'm like, damn. Here I'm thinking like everything else on Nickelodeon right now that gets like put on there is just complete garbage. But you watch this Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's probably no pun intended, but it's definitely like the darkest show that Nickelodeon's ever put on that channel. It's really dark. I'm like, yo, this is almost borderline shouldn't even be on Nickelodeon at sometimes. It's just like but it's really creative. They don't use like cheap jump scares and stuff like that. It's actually a really good story. They have a decent cast. They take the whole anthology route with the storytelling. So every season's kind of a different story. It's essentially like American Horror Story for kids, but not like young kids, like probably teens and up. You know what I'm saying? But it's really cool how they tie in stuff from the original series. So yeah, the new Are You Afraid of the Dark is dope. I forget what the other show is called. The chick with the clock. She was all flexible and stuff. She was like, yeah, that shit was crazy. I forget what it's called though. Big Comfy Couch, I think that's what it's called. Big Comfy Couch. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. But yeah, like all the shit in the '90s that used to come out in the '90s from what I used to grow up with, like really early 2000s and stuff like that was cool. I think where things took a turn was like 2004, 2005. That's when things started to just go downhill. All right, word. PB should be here in like 10 minutes. Yeah, a lot of people say like the 2010s was a terrible decade for Cartoon Network in general. I think yeah, it's just there's no originality anymore. They're too they're too goofy, which obviously it's a kids cartoon, whatever, it has to be goofy, but it doesn't have these cartoons nowadays don't have that same like I don't know what word I should use. They don't have that same magic like the '90s, '80s, and all that stuff. Like kids will like you won't. they're not rememberable like that. You're not gonna remember these cartoons and nothing like that. I doubt, like my nephew watching that stuff all the time, and I doubt he gonna be remembering all these different cartoons besides like Teen Titans Go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've watched regular show, Adventure Time. Never watched Gumball. I heard good things though. I heard good things about that. Yeah, exactly. Like they used to actually have like whole events. They used to have whole events. I remember Snick. I remember Cartoon Fridays. Just Saturday morning cartoons in general. They don't even really promote them shits like that. They don't have no. I remember what was it, WB Kids, whatever shit, some shit on Channel 4. I remember all that shit. It actually like it was a special time. You had to just be that. You had to kind of like witness it for yourself. That also goes back to this documentary I checked out on Netflix. Shout out to Netflix for putting this out. Y'all should go check this out if you have Netflix. It's called The Last Blockbuster. I did like a little review on it. But that, man, that brings back so much memories. I remember just going to Blockbuster and stuff, but I couldn't tell you what my uh first movie I ever rented was. I was obviously a child at that time, but definitely go check that out because it pretty much is a documentary about the last Blockbuster that's still open. It's in like Bend, Oregon, some shit like that, and they kind of give you the ins and outs of how Blockbuster kind of got started and how VHSs came about and stuff like that. And that's really interesting stuff to me that I didn't really know that back then certain VHS movies and stuff were like $100. I was like, wow, that shit's expensive. That shit's expensive. And that's why like certain rental places wouldn't like, especially those mom and pop shops, they wouldn't have so many copies because that shit's expensive to just buy that outright. That whole backstory of just Blockbuster just renting videos is really interesting. So you should definitely check that out when you get a chance, or if you get a chance. What up, Landon? Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm waiting for this year to kind of start picking up, man, because I wanna. There's a lot of shows and movies I'm looking forward to. It's been a really slow year, slow and stressful. You know, Sounds of Music. Yeah, I remember watching that in music class. It's funny, like we've only all the times that I was in like did a music class, whatever in school. The only movies we watched was West Side Story. Um, yeah, West Side Story, and what was the other one? I'm drawing a blank on. The Newsies. And I remember watching Sounds of Music. I forget there's like two other ones. I used to. There was like five movies that are only in rotation every year. Don't matter who's the teacher, whatever. That's the only movie they allow us to watch. It's the same thing like Remember the Titans. I watched Remember the Titans and Forrest Gump so many times just during school that I literally hate these movies now. I literally can't stand Forrest Gump. I can't stand Remember the Titans. I can't watch this shit no more because I've watched them so many damn times. Yeah, but thank you, man. Just I appreciate that. You know, I try my best. It is hard making videos individually is kind of easy. That's what I'm used to. Live streaming is different because you have to kind of stay entertaining in front of a whole audience, or they'll just start leaving like they are now. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, man, but I still have fun. I still have fun streaming and whatnot. It's just some days just be I'm just out of it. You know, I just be out of it sometimes. I'm not like really, not really into it right now. You know, right, right. Yeah, man. So, so everybody hyped for this Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm looking forward to it. Like the more trailers I see of it, the more I'm like, all right, this is the MCU right here. This is the meat and potatoes right here. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't checked out last week's Purp Show episode where we talk about WandaVision and other things, we had a fire discussion of WandaVision, probably like the best, one of the best discussions, one of the best episodes I put out. So after this, definitely go check that out. If you haven't, if you missed it, you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Yeah, yeah. I think I Tyrese, I think it is. I think it's gonna be like that for majority of the MCU shows. Like I think Falcon and Winter Soldier is really gonna hit big, and then I don't know what comes after that. Loki. I think Loki's gonna do well. Miss Marvel, I think might be mixed depending on the direction they go with that. I think that's gonna be the most kiddiest one out of all the MCU shows that dropped this year. Is She-Hulk coming out this year or next year? Because that could be another one that's up in the air, depending on how they go about it. But so far, I think they're gonna do well with Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki. Okay, yeah, I figured that. Yeah, yeah, man. So got a busy weekend. That probably be something else I'll talk about next week as well. Or I'll probably just wait until the whole series is out. I don't know. I don't know, cause I don't necessarily ever really do reviews on like MCU stuff or nothing like that. That's just me personally. I'd rather have it as a live stream, have a whole live discussion about it. We'll see how it go. Yeah, Loki. I don't know how people were sold on that first trailer. I mean, obviously it's Loki, so by default, I guess. I don't know. I feel like we'll get a second trailer pretty soon. Probably like a month or so like that before Falcon and Winter Soldier gets done wrapping up. Falcon and Winter Soldier's like 6 episodes. I wish they'd give us 2 episodes to just be like, fuck it. But yeah, man. So you got what? That's 6 weeks. That should be done. Yeah, by the time that's just done, Loki should be right around the corner. So you can probably get another trailer for Loki soon. Yeah, Moon Knight should be cool. I don't know nothing really about that character at all, so should be an interesting experience. What I do want to get a trailer for, which we should have been got a trailer for this, is the Eternals. We know nothing about that movie, and it's supposed to come out this year, which lets me know that movie's probably gonna be on some bullshit. Shang-Chi. should get a Shang-Chi trailer soon if that's coming out in the middle of the summer. Yeah, I probably you probably get a Shang-Chi trailer by like May alongside like Black Widow or something like that. I don't know. No worries, bro. Wait for PB to get PB to get in here. Yeah, it's just like why hold on to these trailers? You know, if these movies are coming out regardless, you know, Black Widow has been delayed how many times? How many trailers have they put out for that? Like that's the only movie that we've seen from like Phase 4, which is a huge red flag for me. I don't know. Yeah, all we know about the Eternals is there's gonna be two dudes kissing, and it's inspired by the Revenant. Cool, cool story. But where's the actual story? What's this movie even going to be about? Why couldn't they just tell us that? We don't even got a fucking synopsis. That's not like alarming to anybody. We know nothing about this movie. I don't know. And that shit was supposed to come out last year. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. But you know, it's Marvel, so oh somebody got a new icon I see there.
What are you yelling about?
You know about
I mean, it's not a new icon. It's just one that's on this device because the other one likes to overheat. So we're using this one right now. I didn't transfer any of them over, so I was like, fuck it.
interesting.
34 minutes late? Jesus Christ. I fucking
It's
knew
all
it too. I told the woman, she's like, oh, I need to go in when we stop at the friend's house to play with the cat that they have there. And I was like, no, we ain't got time for that because I know that it's going to be just like last week where he's going to have started early. And then we got back into the car and I looked at Twitter real quick and I see the message from Purp and all it says is starting early. And I fucking freaked out in the car, and she goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, "I fucking told you."
yeah, man. I just having a long week. I have a fucking another long day tomorrow,
No, I
so
know that you had a long week. You had to watch a 4-hour movie with title cards.
hey, at least I got to watch it at work. You know,
Oh my god.
it was pretty dead at work, and I'll say that really helped me get through. It literally killed like 4 hours. I was like, word. By the time I looked at the clock, I was like, yo, it's almost time for me to get the fuck out of here.
That's nice.
Yeah, I will say this, yo, about the movie, right? A little, I'll talk about it more next week, but I don't know whose idea was it to put this movie in a 3:4. Is it 3:4? 3:4 aspect ratio.
Oh my god.
Why?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Why? 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 But
So
that
it has
but
sidebars?
big ass sidebars, huge sidebars. But
Oh my god.
I found a workaround for that because you know I watched it on my phone. I'm not going to tell them how, but you know it allows me to crop to fit so it's look like I'm watching like a normal movie. Shouts to Samsung, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh my
yeah, I
god, I
like
can't believe that.
I
They let him make it in 4 by 3. Unbelievable.
and also like they say it's like one by dot. No, it's 4:3. Like That shit's 4:3. That shit's weird. I don't know why he couldn't just make it normal widescreen. He just got to
Why
use the.
didn't? Okay, okay. Follow up question. I don't really want to talk about it, especially if we're going to talk about it more in the future. My God, we're going to talk about this way too effing much. Is it in 4K anywhere?
Uh, I mean, the one I was watching was in 4K, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna put it out in 4K. I'm gonna
Okay,
watch it
well,
again
if you
on
if you make it in 4K, there better not be fucking sidebars. That's all.
All right, Tony, on be easy. Yeah, it's just like, and I said this question earlier, well, yesterday. How many people are gonna get burn-ins on their OLED TVs?
Oh.
That's just gonna happen. I was like, you're gonna have to take a break every hour, like just to make sure that shit doesn't stick on your screen. You don't got like these like these bars. You're gonna wonder why like it looks like your display's cut and shit.
Right, next thing you watch, you're gonna be like, huh, I don't understand why the edge of this movie is so freaking dark. Be like, yeah, you watched the Snyder cut and you took a break.
Yeah, man. Oh man, I got so much to say about that movie, but I'm gonna let it marinate. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let everybody else do their rants and raves and stuff like that, and gas this movie the fuck up. Just know, come next week, yeah, yeah, I got some
They're
thoughts on
gassing
it.
up them opeds. Beep
Yes,
beep. Oh my
yes,
god.
I got a lot of
Going to
thoughts.
their cult meetings.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cause cause I'll be sitting hearing some wild ass shit. I was like, y'all should have never said that shit. Saying things like, "Oh, these are better than all the Avengers movies," or "Oh, this is better than the
No.
Dark Knight."
Oh my god.
I'm like,
Okay, so
ah,
what were you talking about when I got here? I heard you talking about something about bunch of trailers for Black Widow, and we don't have any trailers for any of the movies that are upcoming or some
well,
shit.
first I was talking about like Black Widow, how they're thinking about possibly releasing it on Disney Plus as well. They said it's gonna be like a last minute thing if they do it. Um,
Oh,
So it might confirm that they're gonna put that shit on Disney Plus. So the theater,
okay, okay.
the theatrical release, like, cause what was they Bob Paycheck, whatever his name is, might as well
Uh,
his name might
oh,
as well be his name might as well be Bob Paycheck.
Bobby C.
Yeah,
Bobby C. Money.
right. People throwing around that masterpiece shit. I'm gonna get into it, man. I'm gonna let people have their time, have their shine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them live. I could go in right now on that shit, but I'm not. You know, it's not even going like. I think people are gonna be actually surprised. Not really surprised, because I'm not surprised really. Um, because like I was talking about the first Justice League movie, and that was early in my YouTube career, so I wasn't really following. No, I didn't know nothing about the behind the scenes shit. I just went to go see a movie, and I liked it for what it was. It had its issues, of course, but but I was
Like almost every issue, but go on.
yeah, yeah. And I was talking about how the Eternals is supposed to come out this year, and we don't got no information or nothing. All we know is there's about to be two grown men kissing each other, and
Isn't
it's
that all you have to know? You're like, yeah, we're finally going to get the gayest scene that we could ever have in a Marvel movie.
and they said it's gonna be inspired by the Revenant. I was like, cool story, but you couldn't just tell. It's crazy. We don't even got a synopsis of this fucking movie.
So inspired by the Revenant, so that means they're going to kill off the older white character with a bear? Because I'm not about that. Fuck that bear.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that style will work with a comic book movie. It might look cool. It might do some interesting special effects. Might be a sleeper hit. Who knows? But it's just like these movies that are coming out this year, we got no like real information about them. Like, obviously they want to keep Spider-Man under wraps because they're probably doing some outrageous shit with
No, no,
that.
no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on. They're not keeping Spider-Man under wraps. They're keeping him under webs. Get it right, guy. Come on. But
Yeah,
I
man.
wanted to say hi to Janie Davis. She's joining
What's up,
us.
Janie? Salute, salute. You know what's funny? Talk about shenanigans, right?
Okay.
The Oscars was recent. Well, they announced like the nominees and stuff. You get this, right? Do you know about the movie Judas and the Black Messiah, the Fred Hampton movie?
I mean, I feel like I've heard the name, but I never watched the movie or
Well,
listened to anybody's review.
you know who Daniel Kaluuya is, right?
Um,
From Get Out.
no.
He's also Black Panther.
The main guy.
Yeah, and he's also in Black Panther. He's
Okay, yeah,
also
I didn't know his name, but yeah,
and
I
you know
know who that is.
and you know who Lakeith Stanfield is, right?
Um, no,
He was also in Get Out and went on a bunch of other
I
movies.
didn't watch Get Out. I know
Shake about. Anyways,
I'm slacking
anyways,
on my horror movies. Or is that a
anyway,
thriller?
salute to Carmen in the chat. I see you.
Hello, Carmen.
But to get to the point, right? These two actors are in the same movie. One's obviously the lead actor, which is Lakeith Stanfield, and one is the supporting actor, right? You following me?
Okay.
So, can you guess what the Oscars decided to do?
Um, I'm gonna guess that they decided to nominate both of them for both parts.
Somewhat. They decided to nominate them both for a supporting actor.
Wait. They're both supporting actors.
No, one is obviously the lead, and the other one is the supporting. But they decided to
Right.
take these two and put them in the supporting
Right.
actor
The in the
category.
nominations, they decided to
Yes.
put both of them into the same category to almost guarantee that only one of them could win instead of both of them win. Because I don't know how good the film is. I don't know how good they are in it. Maybe neither of them were going to win. I have no
But
idea.
I
But
understand.
way to frickin' pigeonhole them.
I understand exactly what they did because
You're right. Hold on. I
because
need. Oh, go ahead.
because because I was going to say because Chadwick Boseman he's nominated for best actor, lead actor. So they're going to automatically give it to him by default.
Hmm. Okay.
So weird to me. Like it's just like yeah, you couldn't just put Lakeith Stanfield up there as well with Chadwick Boseman, but I don't know. That's so I don't follow these fucking award shows because they're just so inconsistent.
No, the only thing that I follow with the award shows is what everybody is wearing at the award show.
What
I
up,
don't care
Swag?
who I don't care who wins the award. What's up, Swag? And now I need to go back in the chat a little bit. I'm told that I didn't say hi to Rebecca, and that's because she got here before I did.
Yes,
So
early.
did she say hi to me when I got here? Probably. And I thought that I said hi in the chat, but maybe I didn't. It wouldn't surprise me.
Right, right. Yeah, man. It's just like I also seen another category for the Oscars. It's like for best animated picture, whatever the fuck. I forget the other ones, but two of them were Disney movies. One was Soul, the other was Onward. I was like, Onward is garbage. Why is that even up there? It's just, I don't know.
Okay, did you watch the other one?
What, Grammys?
No, it's Soul, the other movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I watched Soul. Soul was pretty basic too.
Okay, because yeah, I seen every frickin' I don't know angle under the sun for that one. I heard people say it was great. I heard people say it was terrible. I heard people say it was a movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh. So zero consensus on this son of a bitch then.
Yeah, man. Not that much to talk about. Saying
Not
I
that
was all.
well, yeah, that's because you're holding all your thoughts back, guy. What do you mean not that much to talk
Yeah,
about? There's always a bunch to talk about. Pick a thing.
yeah,
I mean, you can
yeah.
always do the you can always run the Google slot machine.
Oh no, I ain't trying to do all that because I don't know what the
Oh
hell's
my
gonna.
god. That's what I do it for fun sometimes. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
to the discover button and oh well that's some bullshit. Oh, it's from comicbook.com. It's not real.
Hey, but comicbook.com is more reliable source than we got this covered.
Oh, that is 100% true. Like we got this covered is 100% an oxymoron. It makes zero sense. The
Like,
true name is they've left out a word. It's we don't got this covered.
yeah, like they'll come out with an article saying like, "Oh, Tupac is not dead. He's going to pop up in the new MCU movie as a hologram and shit." Like, what?
Interesting.
Eminem's playing the main villain.
Ooh, which color Eminem? We talking because I would think that they'd want I would pick the yellow one, Peanut Eminem, to play the villain because nobody would suspect him. It's like Pinky being the villain instead of Brain.
Right.
Nobody'd see that shit coming. They're like, he's just a good guy. Be like, no, he's an evil fucking genius. He's got a fucking nut inside of him.
Yeah, man. I was also talking about earlier how Attack on Titan's recent episode that was supposed to come out Sunday got delayed because of a earthquake that randomly struck, and it's like a 4.6, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So,
decided to just push episode 14 till this Sunday, so we're gonna get two episodes on Sunday.
okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Weird. I mean, a 4.6 over there seems like almost nothing to them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that's how it goes to show you that Japan actually like kind of somewhat cares about their people. Like, you know what? We're just not gonna. Because over here, if an earthquake hits like California or some shit, people be like, "Oh, we're just gonna go about our day."
People
Flip
be
there,
like, fuck it, man. I live in South Carolina. I don't give a shit about California. They'll be fine.
right? Yeah, but
And be
hopefully
like, you
people.
better not cancel my fucking TV show because California fell into the ocean. They knew it was coming.
I was able to watch. I was able to watch like at least because I think only like 16, like 15 to 16 minutes got released and stuff, and like somebody made their own subtitle version or something like that. But yeah,
Wait, subtitle version of what?
of the episode.
Oh, okay. Well, how the hell would that work? Why is it only 15 minutes?
Well, that's where it got caught off at. Like it was airing in Japan. While it was airing in Japan, it got cut off into like United News. People like, oh, breaking news, blah 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 blah.
Carmen, I know that you live in California. I wasn't being serious. I'm not the asshole in Southern California, in South Carolina. I don't think that California is going to fall into the ocean. And they're pretty, they got this stuff built pretty well out there for earthquakes, too. I don't know. They have every time that what they had that one
I mean,
earthquake.
if
Remember that? Okay, you remember the earthquake that they had, and then Terrence came on the live stream and he's like, "Yeah, there's a couple rumblings. It's fine." You remember that?
yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
"What do you mean a couple rumblings?" I was like, "Shit's broken. Stuff's fucking going crazy." He's like, What are you talking about?" He's like, "Well, sometimes in life." I was like, "Oh
Hey,
my
hey,
god, guy, that was an earthquake.
it
You got to be kidding me."
if that piece of California were to break off, I don't think nobody really like, you know, obviously that's not in California would really care. Like you kind of saw it coming, but hopefully
I
it doesn't
mean,
happen
just it
anytime
depends
soon.
on which piece breaks off. 'Cause it's not going to be the whole state. It's just going to be the outer edge. So is it going to be up by San Francisco, or is it going to be down by Los Angeles? I have no idea. But the San Andreas Fault, I don't remember how far inland that is. Anything outside of that, you're in the danger zone.
Right, right. So, are you going to be watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
What kind of ridiculous question is that? Are you kidding me?
Hey, I just asked a question.
I just asked a question. Oh man, talk about channeling your inner Zod. I just asked a question. Our most ridiculous question, like, oh, are you going to watch your favorite two-person duo from the MCU now that they have a TV show that's going to focus on only them? Are you going to be watching that show? I wonder. Unbelievable. Of course I'm going to be watching that show. What?
I
Why wouldn't I be watching that show? That
don't know.
is, I mean, I don't know how anybody else feels about this. Obviously, the, I mean, to me, the best individual scene in total in The Winter Soldier is the car chase scene at the beginning with Nick Fury. It's
Hmm.
the best car chase scene that I've ever seen. Like, there might be a better one out there that I haven't seen before. I've seen a few. It's my favorite one. But the interaction with Bucky and Sam in the car, epic.
You know who I'm looking forward to seeing the most of what they do with his character that a lot of people are not talking about? It's that man Zemo.
Oh, and his purple mask.
Yeah, I need one of those. I need one of those.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure you will. And be like, yeah, face reveal. Look, boom, purple mask.
People are gonna be like, "Yo, did you see that fly over there? It's Mephisto." Somebody did that with with Zack Snyder's Justice League, where all of them are fighting, and they're all fighting the old guys and stuff, and like somebody's like, if you look at this trident real closely, you flip it upside down, it says M, and you know what M stands for? Mephisto. It's like, man,
Oh my god. Enrique, yes, you absolutely need to watch Winter Soldier again. 100% you do. Especially if you haven't seen it in a while. It's a great freaking movie. And Janie, I think you can handle Bucky without Cap because they're gonna give the shield to a bird.
yeah, that bird's pretty cool, man. Like the
I
way
mean,
they make
well,
Falcon
okay,
look way cooler than Bucky. They make Falcon look
I
way cooler
mean,
with his wings and stuff.
yeah,
Like the way
because
he,
they're not right because they're focusing on all of his extra tech that he has instead of the sweet ass arm that the Winter Soldier has. Because from what I saw in whichever trailer it is, I don't remember. Maybe I just seen a commercial. It doesn't matter. They're standing in some field and they both throw the shield, or one of them throws it and the other one catches it. What the hell happens in that scene? You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Or do you not remember that?
It's all a blur to me right now.
Okay, well, to me, I thought, and I could definitely be wrong, it wouldn't be the first time, that both of them threw the shield. And I was like, what is this? A shield throwing contest to figure out who's going to be Captain America?
They're playing ultimate frisbee.
Right? They're like, lowest score gets the shield. It's like, oh my God, you know that thing's made of freaking vibranium, right? It's going to
I
bounce off
wonder how
everything.
I wonder how heavy that shield is, just like by itself. Gotta be.
Um, with magnets or with straps? That's an important question. Or with nothing? You mean like you got to
Uh,
be able to hold the shield?
yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, like I'm just saying, holding it in your hand, like how like is it as heavy as like holding a satellite dish type shit, or is it lightweight?
Ooh, I feel like it's got to be relatively lightweight. I mean, it can't be that heavy. I mean, it's relatively thick, especially for being vibranium. You wouldn't
You know
think that
what?
it would need to be as thick as
I,
it
I'm
is,
a,
but whatever.
I'm gonna start my own theory, right? I feel like Cap, the real Cap, is gonna pop up in this series. The real Captain America is gonna pop up in this series.
What the real Captain America is going
Old
to
man
pop up.
Cap, old man
Oh,
Cap is
oh
gonna.
my God, he's
He's gonna
dead.
he's
He
gonna
is
roll.
dead.
He's gonna roll up. He's
No,
gonna
they
roll up.
rolled him out. He's like he sat down on that bench, he gave up the shield, and he fucking died. You don't even get
His
to see him walk away. He died on that bench right there.
nah, that was the scroll. You gonna get the real Cap.
That was that was an old scroll. I'm talking about the real Cap. You know, the one that went back to 1945. Whatever freaking year it was. I don't remember.
Supposedly, another rumor is possibly they can hint at mutants in this series as well, but I'm not even gonna go down that road. I
What do
don't
you
think they're
mean?
gonna.
What do you mean hint at mutants? It's just a matter of whether they're going to use the word or not.
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna go there until like because I really think they'll probably sprinkle hints of the
Ooh,
mutants throughout this phase, but then I think we're really gonna start seeing them in phase 5.
so here's a question for you. Because Janie says it has to be light because the bird has no enhancement. How do you feel about him getting some type of physical enhancement going into this? Because he hasn't had anything yet, at least that we know of. He's just a man. He's also
They
getting
might
older.
they might as well just give them the super serum and stuff like if they still got that stuff or in the locker somewhere.
Like something. I don't know what, but I feel like something. Like they're going to figure something out with the super serum that, I don't
Yeah.
know, just gives you like optimum health or something like that. Or because it's
Oh,
not going to make you
they're gonna
into another Captain America.
they're gonna give him a Red Bull because you know why?
so, so, you motherfucker. Oh God! So he'll have four wings then?
Yeah, he'll be a four winged freak.
Oh my God!
They need to do that in there. That would be hilarious if they have a scene where Bucky
Oh my
hands.
God! Can you imagine if he's like, okay, I'm gonna pound this Red Bull, and then he suits up, or he pounds the Red Bull and then flips the wings out, or I don't know exactly how to make it the most clever, but they're
Have him
professionals;
do a
they
com-
can
they
sort it
should
out.
they should have him doing a commercial inside the show. Be like, cause they want him to be this new spokesperson. Be like, yeah, like you gotta do this Red Bull commercial and stuff. Like it'd be brilliant type shit. I don't know, but I just think that'd be a little funny gag if they did that. But
I mean, they're not against doing commercials inside of their TV shows, so why the hell not?
yeah,
I
which
mean,
those
Captain America did what the hell were they? info videos for high schoolers. The heck was
Yeah.
what the hell were those? Like the ones after he came
PSAs.
back. Yeah, the PSAs or whatever. Don't do drugs, kids. I'm Captain
Right, right.
America. I was like, you did all kinds of drugs. Look at you. You did
Right.
drugs and radiation. Don't do drugs, kids. You could turn into Captain America. What a message. Unbelievable.
Yeah, man. I just,
What
I,
would
I just, I just hope in the future that Disney just puts out at least one Marvel show or a couple Marvel shows. Like, put out all the episodes. Put out all the episodes. You could do both.
what do you mean? Like put them out all at once so that you can binge it, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, put like it should have been like this, right? WandaVision, give us all the episodes, and then have Falcon and Winter Soldier be your weekly show. Like, kind of switch off. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Because that's what
you don't
that
you
fuck.
don't think that that would rub people the wrong way even more because they would say, "Why in the hell can you give us?" And it doesn't even matter the episode count, totally irrelevant. Why can you give us one show all at once, but then the other one you're making us pay for 2 months worth in order to watch the show, or
I
three
mean,
months worth?
I was just thinking that because like Netflix does that now. They got a bunch of shows that are weekly on
Really?
there, and yeah, they got weekly shows, but they're mostly like foreign shows or like like they're mostly foreign shows, but their big shows though are like the ones that they just put all at once. The other ones they like put out weekly. You know what I'm saying? They got a few shows like that. Like they got this one show that's like this South Korean show. It's got like 20 something episodes. It's like God damn, in just one season. It's just crazy. But I think they could do both. I'm pretty much over the whole weekly release shit. I understand why they do it, but I get with the times. Gotta get with the times, people.
Are you reading what's going on in the chat? Apparently, I have zero superpowers as a superhero. I'm going to lose all of my facial hair. That's sad. Sad times. Apparently, Janie wants to be rogue. At least that's what I got from the comment. Is that not what you got? I mean, a superpower that needs other superheroes because I want the ability to collect superpowers.
So like
I mean,
what's the name? Siler,
who the, oh, from Heroes.
uh, cutting people's foreheads open, picking
Oh
up
my
their brain.
gosh. He took out their
What do they do?
brains?
Well, that's how they get their powers and stuff. Still, they should.
Wait, what did he do with the brain?
No, he would just take the ability that's in their brain and whatnot. They never showed exactly what happened, but anytime.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So wait. So he sliced open their heads and took out their brains, but they didn't show what happened. So what you're telling me is he used the brains with some fava beans. Like what the actual fuck, guy? He
Uh,
100% ate these brains.
Most definitely.
Like I'm
Man,
glad I stopped watching that fucking show. Oh my god, guys going
nah,
around
first
eating brains.
first season is still the
The
best
first
season
season
of.
is awesome.
Yeah, it just goes downhill after that.
Save the
Like,
cheerleader, save the world.
so simple. Why can't other superhero shows take that blueprint? Watch Hero season one, and that's how you do a superhero show. Boom.
I mean, what do you constitute as the blueprint of that show? The fact that they just had a basic premise that they were playing towards?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, do you not?
It's
Okay,
simple.
then
It's
then
simple. It's just like
I know it's no, I know that it's simple. I agree with you. But the follow-up question I have to that, because I think that we're on the same page when it comes to the quality of the show, but I don't know if it constitutes a superhero show because
Mm.
to me, Doom Patrol seems pretty straightforward, even though inside of an episode you might not know what the hell is
Oh,
going on. But the
oh,
overarching story is straightforward, isn't it?
I'm I'm glad that you brought up Doom Patrol because that's another thing I'll talk about more next week. Cyborg from Doom Patrol's backstory is 10 times better than the shit that they gave us in this Zack
Oh,
Snyder
it's
Justice League.
still better. Interesting, because I got a phone call from one General Zod earlier today saying, "Oh, I've seen it, and it explains a lot more with Cyborg. He really did get shafted." And I was like, "I don't want to fucking hear it, man. Does he say? Does he say booyah?
No, and it's
Fuck
trash.
him. Fuck him."
It's trash, trash. I'll get into more of that. Why I know because I really want to
Doom
kind of
Patrol for the win.
Doom Patrol Cyborg is way better fleshed out. His backstory 10 times better. The shit they do with Ray Fisher's character in that is super generic, super fucking generic, and it's nothing new, you know. But that aside, let me get to Swag's comment where he said, "You think that this show will disappoint us like WandaVision? Expectations too high?" No,
Oh,
because I think
interesting.
because I think just based off these trailers that we get, it's you can obviously see that this is going to be a completely different show than WandaVision. Like this is going to be more more along the lines of what we wanted from like one of these MCU TV shows, or just Phase 4 in general. You know,
So hold
action.
on, hold on. Now I don't know exactly what he means by that, and I guess I would have to ask everybody in the chat too, because what are your expectations for the show? Like, are you expecting a 10 out of 10 show and it's going to be this revolutionary piece of television? Or what are we
Right.
comparing it to? Are we just comparing it to WandaVision and we're expecting it to be better than WandaVision? Like, just better? Like a relative comparison? Because if
Right.
you think WandaVision is a 1 out of 10, then the Falcon and Winter Soldier only has to be a 2 out of 10 to be better, but they're both still shit to
And
you.
you know what's interesting? Talking about the budgets, that WandaVision's budget was higher than Falcon and Winter Soldiers. When does it really look like that?
Really?
Which is interesting to me. And I think
Well, I
I
mean,
think
they
too
did.
many.
They had to,
I think
technically they had to stretch it out more. They had more time, unless the episodes for Falcon and Winter Soldier are going to be substantially longer.
yeah, that's so. I just think like ever since Game of Thrones came out, I think studios get too obsessed with just announcing how much budget is in their show and stuff, and not really talking about the actual show itself. But I don't know. I've noticed that with certain things like
Yeah, they're
with
like,
like
we put $100 million into the Mandalorian. I was like, you could have put 20 million into it. I don't give a shit. Is it good?
right. I was like 100 million out where I don't see that. Like it seems like
Where's the $100 million? Because I watched episode 1. You couldn't even get the fucking sun correct. You have an idea? Okay, Purp is the only person on the face of the earth that had a front row ticket to my fucking madness because he's like, dude, you got to watch this episode. You got to watch this episode. It's pretty good. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. And I was like, okay. We get to the end and the climax where they're having their freaking shootout at the OK Corral there with IG 11. And I was like, wait a second, something is wrong here. And it was like, just at the beginning, I was like, I don't understand what the problem is, but something is seriously wrong. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, I don't know, but something is just hitting me fucking wrong, real wrong right now. And it's because, for whatever reason, they filmed at different times of the day for the scene that they're doing. And then inside of that, they decided, oh, well, we know that we shot this character and they fell down here, but we're just going to move their body over here. We're going to move these barrels out of the way because it didn't work in the previous shot. And I was like, what are you doing? You didn't have to do any of that. Why are you putting in this extra effort with your $100 million?
Right.
Unbelievable. Side note, I love The Mandalorian.
It's all right. I'm pretty much. I'm kind of checked out at this moment. I was like, all
I,
right,
I got
how
one
long?
video on my channel bitching about The Mandalorian, and then every live stream that I've ever been on, I was like, I like this show. It's a pretty good show. Stop barking at me, you motherfucker! God damn it! Lay
Uh,
down!
I was gonna make a joke, but never mind.
Sorry.
But Carmen asked me, what would Perp's superpower be? That's a good question. I like the supervillains that take other people's powers and stuff. So I'd probably do that.
Oh, so you and Janie are working together then? It's going around robbing Powers like a motherfucker, like the
Yeah,
Thinker, right?
yeah.
He was the one robbing Powers on the Flash.
I don't know nothing about the Flash.
Oh, that's right. It's a excellent CW show that you can't be bothered with.
The CW stands for cause why?
Because it's the only outlet that they have for the most part to put their DC shows onto. Like it's direct
Like they
conduit.
they can put now they
It's
got
owned
HBO
by
Max.
Warner Brothers.
They can
No,
kill off.
HBO Max is not owned by Warner Brothers.
They can still put it up on there. Be like, you know what? We're gonna kill the CW shit off, and we're moving everything to HBO Max. Boom.
I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to it,
World's back.
especially if they fuck up season 2 of Stargirl. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed if I'm like,
Yeah,
wait a second.
after they put it on the CW, it's like, yeah, I watched this at a good time. I gotta
I
watch
mean,
no more.
as far as I mean, okay, like
Oh,
story wise, as far as I
did
know,
you
they went to change the writers, but if you
did
start
you
using
see
some wank CGI,
did you see that they're making an Hour
ooh,
Man
ooh, ooh,
movie?
ooh. Hello, Mad Squirrel.
Did you see that they're making an Hour Man movie?
A movie of the
Yeah,
character from the show, or just a different Hour Man?
it's gonna most likely be a different Hour Man. But I was like, yeah,
Interesting.
I like this character in the show. I was like, yeah, he was pretty OP.
For an hour. I mean, it's like, okay, I will wait 61 minutes. Flip that fucker back over.
I guess talk about this one thing before I get going and stuff.
Well, you're gonna leave.
Yeah, I would leave
You,
soon. But
you don't want to talk to
bring it
Mad
back
Squirrel?
to, huh?
You don't want to talk to Mad Squirrel?
I said hi to her earlier. She popped up earlier.
You didn't want to invite her on?
Oh no, I was gonna do a super long show. Probably go for
That's
another 15
fine.
minutes.
Relax, guy. Don't feel the pressure. Just continue on.
Now I was saying like going back to the Snyder shit, right? Not talking about the movie, but
Ah,
not talking about the movie, but what people's been saying. Like one of the things that people have been saying, like, oh, this is going to change movies forever. I don't know if that's a good thing, because then we're gonna start getting like Gone with the Wind type fucking superhero movies and shit that are like fucking 3 4 hours for no fucking reason.
oh. So length of movie is a problem for you?
No, it's just like if you're going to have a 3 to 4 hour movie, you got to do something with it. That's
What?
all I'm
What?
saying.
No. Okay, I get that. Like, is Endgame too long?
No,
Okay, so 3 hours is not too long for a movie. I don't think it's too long for a movie either. I was like, the hell do I got going on? I got 3 hours to kill. Why the hell not? Turn that sumbitch on. But
yeah, but
4 hours with title cards? Oh,
Hey,
They're
I'll
like,
say this right.
entering part two now. I was like,
I will say,
thanks, Zach.
I'll say this
Fucking
about the
hell.
title card. I'll say this about the title cards though. The shortest ones are the first two. Oh, that that
you
that
you
that
sell
part
it so well, son of a
that
bitch.
part that part three though, golly,
I'm not looking forward to this.
yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun discussion next week. Y'all don't want to miss out. Don't want to miss out. Make sure you're here at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fire. But yeah, like I just don't. When people say things like that, like "oh, it's gonna change movies forever," I don't see that as a good thing.
Our
I
Lord and Savior, Zack Snyder, here to save cinema and change the film industry forever because he's
because
finally able to put out a cut of one of his films that has been untouched by the studio. What a fucking joke!
yeah. And it's
Like,
you know do you see do you see the hypocrisy in all this, right?
I seen the
This,
hypocrisy a long time ago, especially when it was like 2 weeks ago, and I seen an article that said, well, he didn't quit just because his daughter died. He also quit because he was at odds with the studio. And I was like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
you know, but what was I gonna say? Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know if people know this, but it was interesting to me just because I never really pay attention to who's writing or who's like behind the scenes on the shit. But it's interesting to me that Chris Terrio's name is on this as the screenplay, as he did the screenplay, and you know what else he did the screenplay for and did things for was Rise of Skywalker.
Oh my God.
It makes so much sense.
Yay. I mean, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I said, I gotta watch this thing because at least I'll be able to get a laugh out of it. Because I watched The Rise of Skywalker and I laughed my ass off. I was like, this is supposed to be dramatic. How did that lightsaber magically appear behind his back? Oh, that's because we can teleport water. What the
Also,
fuck?
I'll probably make a little thing for this as well, but I will say the sequel trilogies are the same as Man of Steel, BVS, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. If you really think about it,
Do I have to? I don't really want to think about it.
because BVS is definitely the last Jedi of that trilogy. You know, it's very divisive. I even looking back at it, I don't know, man. I have to really watch this movie again.
No, you
Unfortunately,
don't.
um,
No, you don't. No, you don't. Trust me. Trust me. You know the movie. You don't need to watch it again. The first 50-55 minutes is pretty okay. After that, it goes right down the fucking shithole and gets bit by a
but
bear.
I'll say this. I'm being honest with this when I say this. The pacing for it being 4 hours is not bad, but it's not
I don't
good
care
either.
about the pacing. Like everybody is always hung up on this pacing of the movie, and for some, I never see pacing in the movie as much as other people do. I was like, yeah, the movie goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. That's what movies do. Like, what
Yeah.
type of pacing do you just want it to up, and crash? Because that's not what I want.
Uh, I
Like,
think I'm really curious to when you get around and watching it to get your thoughts on it. 'Cause I feel like I don't know. It's just weird after just watching this shit. Just
well, Mad Squirrel said that, where'd it go here? Zack Snyder should thank COVID 19 for the release in the end.
that's true.
That's
That's true.
100% true. It didn't
Yeah,
happen
see,
before that.
The Lord of the Rings is different. The Lord of the Rings was really good.
Yeah, that makes a difference. It makes a huge difference when you got something of excellent quality. And who
And
who made that again? Not
the first time
Zack Snyder.
when I watched the for the first time whenever I watched those movies, I watched the extended cuts. I loved them.
Interesting. I most definitely have not seen the extended cuts. I don't know if I've sat from cover to cover on any of them on the original cuts or theatrical cuts or whatever the hell you want to call them. The tenderloin
Uh,
cuts.
soon we're gonna start getting 5 to 6 hour movie cuts.
Fuck
Watch,
no, that's no. No, 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 no,
watch.
no, 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 no. That's not a movie. That is a mini series that they've decided to smash together. That's like watching frickin' The Langoliers.
Oh God,
Frickin' love
that's
that
the
thing. Like that's a
yeah,
terrifying monster. It's literally eating your reality. Fuck.
yeah, that's OP.
Like how do you fight that? Not to mention, all of the soda is flat. Come on, what a reality!
Yeah,
Unbelievable. I was
I
like,
remember that
really?
movie.
Let's leave. Let's just leave now. All of the soda is junk. Can't live like that. How's a guy? How's a guy supposed to go without another fizzy drink? Like, yeah, we got no combination in this universe. Excellent.
Yeah, but I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call it.
Yeah,
Uh,
where's everybody else tonight?
Everybody's free.
Why is it that when I show up extra late because you decide to start early for whatever reason, I don't care. Nobody else showed up.
Everybody got other things to do. They're watching that red carpet thing, whatever. I don't know why. I don't know what that
The
is.
what?
It's like this Zack Snyder red carpet Justice League thing, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I have no idea. Oh, okay. What? I'm not putting any more time into it, as in watching it, than watching it. That's it, man. I'm just watching it, and I'm going to talk about it. Apparently, incessantly. Oh my god.
Yeah. Speaking of which, like I said, you've heard me say this countless times again. Make sure you're here next Wednesday,
Yeah,
11
HG,
p.m.
Squeezy, make sure you're here on time next week because you're going to miss all of it like you did this week.
Yeah, make sure you pop up 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week. It's going to be a special
Wait,
edition of the Perp Show. We're going to be talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League for about 2 hours or so.
hold on.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm supposed to read this comment from Mad Squirrel. Do you know what GWTW stands for? Because I fucking don't. I'm uh I'm internet illiterate.
Gone with the Wind.
Oh, Gone with the Wind captures a time in history and in cinema, a reflection of two transitioning times coming into one perspective. You still had Civil War vets alive in 1939. So it's like, remember this shit, guys?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of movies about to turn are close to turning 100, which is crazy. To think about crazy.
See, I was getting to it. I just had to be hassled in the chat a little bit, apparently, because I totally glossed over it like a putz. Why wouldn't I read that? Like read that with that's a good movie or a good way to sell the movie, right? What do I want to
Right.
say? Little promo, blurb, whatever. Somebody clip that. See, I got a
Yeah,
10
man.
out of 10.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call it for the night.
Ding ding
Um,
ding.
I'm tired. I gotta go watch Snowfall. Hopefully that will cheer me up because it's gonna be lit tonight. Um, I'll have a review up shortly, and then afterwards, I'm going to be unconscious. Yeah, just pass the fuck out. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's stream. I know
I
it's a little bit
I
shorter,
did.
but it's a little bit shorter. But I gave y'all like 3.5 hours last week, so you should be thankful. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. Next week it's gonna be fire. I appreciate everybody that pulled up in the chat. Even if it was just for a little bit, it's all good. Be back next week and the week after that. I'll go on another break, but that's that's a whole nother story. But you know what I'm saying. Like I said, yeah, I appreciate everybody pulling up. That's all I got. You got anything coming up, BB?
Oh, I gotta figure out my frickin' screen recording problems on my phone so I can make this damn Snyder video. Because I feel like tomorrow would be a good time to release a Snyder video, right?
Yeah, I think I have a solution to your problem.
What is that?
Buy a new phone.
Oh my god. With what? Hopes and dreams?
Get you a Galaxy A, one of those A series, and boom, you
Oh
got
my
it.
god. I can't. No, I don't. I didn't even want to go past this one because they got rid of all the buttons on the phone. I need a face button, damn it.
There's a button there. You know what I'm saying? It's not physical, but there's buttons there.
No, I need a physical button that goes click.
You'll get used to it. You get
I
used to it,
won't
old
get
man.
used to it. No, I won't get used to it. So it'll be like, why can't I just hit the button that goes click that takes me back to the home page? It always takes me back to the home page. Just click the home button. There it is. Boom, go. They're like, nope, the phone is frozen. You can't click those imaginary buttons on it. I was like, oh, okay.
All you have to do to go home is swipe up. That's all you need to do.
Sure.
It's easier than clicking a button.
There's nothing easier than clicking a button. Swiping is not easier than clicking a button, guy. Ridiculous.
Swiping is a lot easier.
How is
Telling
it
you.
easier? I'm holding the phone and my thumb is literally sitting at the bottom and I have to put minimal amount of effort to click the button. Like sliding my thumb up is a
You
lot
make
more
that shit.
effort than
You
pressing
make
it
that
down.
you make that seem like it's like the end of the world. It's not that. It's not that serious.
It's disastrous.
But yeah. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Y'all have a safe weekend. Enjoy the rest of your nights, your week, whatever.
Oh, I plan to.
Till next time. I'll see you later.
Bye,
Peace.
everybody.